Marko here from Fair Realty. Today I'm in the backyard of a home waiting for my clients so we can do a walkthrough with the inspector. I wanted to get the June 2022 market update out as soon as possible as we're in very interesting times in real estate. So let's start off with the sales. We had 612 sales in the month of June. That was 35% down from last year when we had 942. 612 sales. This is in line with the first 5 years of my career in real estate. So I started in June of 2010. That June we had 625 sales. The next 4 Junes we had 618, 637, 664, and in 2014 we had 680 sales. So that was the first 5 years of my full-time career in real estate. On the ground, the market right now does not feel as slow as my first 5 years in real estate, and I think that has to do with active inventory. So we finished the month with 2,059 active listings. This is 50% higher than last year. Last year we had 1,375 active listings. But back again, if we go back to the early 2000s and 2010s, 2011 we had 5,050 active listings. 2012 we had 5,200 active listings. So we have less than half the listings we had back when I started my career on similar sales. So similar sales, but less than half the listings. So buyers have less to choose from. Instead of there being 5 houses for sale on a particular street, there's only 2. New listings that came to market, we had 1,380 new listings. That was up 14% from last year. Within the 5-year average, nothing really to comment on there. Now to the most interesting part, prices. So the median for single family homes dropped down to $1,178,000. The median is my favorite metric in terms of looking at pricing trends. In March, we were at 1.31. April, we were at 1.251. In May, we were at 1.24. So since the peak in March, the average median single family home has dropped 10%. Context to all of this, it's still up 11% from June 2021. So in the last 12 months, essentially what happened is prices went up 20%. Now they've come down 10%. We're still 10% higher than last year. Similar to condos, we peaked in March with a median of 620,000. We're now down to 565,000. That is 9% down from the all-time peak in March, but 16% up from June 2021. So condos, they saw a bit of a bigger run up. We had a 24% run up. Now they've dropped 9%. So I think it's safe to say now that prices have softened. We've seen decreasing median prices for both single family and condos for 4 months in a row. I don't really understand why people are panicking. We're still substantially above prices last year. Market overshot. It's starting to correct. Sales are low, but inventory at the same time is still very low. So I don't feel like it's a disastrous market at this point. However, if you're a seller and you're looking at 4 months of the median decreasing each month, you have to draw your own conclusions, whether you want to stay ahead of the market by sharpening the price or do you just want to wait out. As a buyer, there is definitely less competition out there. We've gone from 83% of properties selling over asking price, usually unconditionally, to only 17% of properties selling above asking price. So it's a good time to make conditional offers, negotiate with sellers, and you're definitely buying at 10% less than you would have been buying in March. Does the market go even lower than this? No one knows, but you're never going to time the absolute bottom. All I know is now is a better time to buy than it was 3-4 months ago. It's going to be really interesting to see how things move forward. The 5-year fixed rates have stabilized, actually dropped a bit, but we're obviously getting a rate increase coming up from the Bank of Canada, which is going to drive up variable rates. A lot of different moving parts to all of this, but the one thing that I think is pretty key for now that's going to stabilize the market a bit is inventory is still very low. That's it for this week. Marko, Juras from Fair Realty.